Look, I know when it comes to gospel music, this is one of the most popular progressions you'll ever hear. Right? This 2, 3, 4, 2, 5. Re, mi, fa, re, so. Technically, when you hear of this progression, in the contemporary field, what's the song that, I mean, you can find this in a lot of songs, but that one song that always comes to my mind is Donny McClurkin's Total Praise. I think that was played by Richard Smallwood, right? Yeah, so that part. Then you are. Then you're. That song. Yeah, you hear that one, right? The you are going, and then if I should bring you to my country, Ghana, then you hear songs like you see, wow. Then here we add our me or 3 to it. 3, 6, then even as we have seen this progression can be used in 4, 4, 3, 4, and a lot, even 6, 8. Yes. So now that we know, or I know we already know that this progression is very, very popular, we just want to see how we can spice this up. Let's just say we are tired of always doing this. So today, this is what you want to do. You want to just modify it, but still maintain that, I won't say melody, but the rhythm. So it goes like. Let me play it again. Okay, so it's like, look at the pattern very well. 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and what I'm playing to is in the same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what I am playing now, I think by now you should have figured out, but that I'm in the key of C sharp, right? Yeah. If you're not into the key of C sharp, don't worry. I'll mention every note so that you can play it in your favorite key. So the first note is on the 2 as usual. On the 2, and then I go to my 1. The actual progression is what? 2, 3, 4, 2, 5. The same as what? Re, mi, fa, re, so. But this time I am doing re, do, to, la, so. Okay, I'm doing re, do, to, la, so. Or 2, 1, flat 7, flat 6, 5. So let's quickly take a look at the chords. On the 2, I have 1, 4, 6, or do, fa, la over re. A very simple chord. I'm not even doing anything special to it. Okay, so this is your 2 or your re. Then on the do or your 3, I have 2, 5, 7, which is re, so Z over the 1. So now here is where it gets even more interesting. The flat 7 chord, that's your to, right? Flat 7 is to. So I have on my left, I have to, fa, and Z, which is the same as flat 7, 4, flat 6. Over your 1, do, mi, so, or 1, 3, 5. Okay? Yeah. And you can check out the names on the screen as you are seeing. I mean, I love seeing long piano names like that. It makes me feel like I'm playing some big chords. Meanwhile, they are nothing. It's not even difficult. They are very simple chords. Okay. So this is over the flat 7 or your to. Then we come to the flat 6. Now on the flat 6, which is your Z, something interesting is going on here. I don't know. I like mixing them because all 2 of them sounds very nice. Now look at what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. Look at the chord I'm playing. I have my index finger on the C sharp, right? At the same time, I can play the same chord, but this time I will not play the C sharp, but I'll play the E flat. So it's kind of the same thing, with the exception of the C sharp and the E flat being interchanged. I want you to play it. I'm coming to spell it out. After that, I want you to also play and choose the one that you prefer. Okay. Sometimes I like using both. By the grace of God, I'm able to differentiate between the two sounds. I know there are two different chords. Just because of an alteration of one note, I know there are two different chords. But sometimes I like mixing them. Let's see. So on my flat 6, I have the flat 6, I have the flat 3, and then I have the flat 5. This is totally off the major scale of C sharp. Flat 6, flat 3, flat 5. And then I have flat 7, 1, 4. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. Now you can do the same chord on my right hand. On my right I have what? Flat 7, 1, 4. Now you can do flat 7, 2, 4. So play this and then play the flat 7, 1, 4 and choose. Now let me spell it out in the tonic so far. So I have the Z, I have Mo, I have Fi, and then on my right hand I have To, Do, and Fa. Okay, play this chord. And now the same To, Do, and Fa on the right hand. Play To, Re, and Fa. Instead of the Do, switch from the Do to the Re, but maintain the rest of the notes. So combine the two. This and this. Mind you, they are not the same. See, if you play the chords and then you feel like they are the same, then the honest truth is that you need to improve upon your hearing, because they are not the same. In fact, any alteration of a note changes the sound of a chord. On our website, you have a fully packaged ear training course, especially for stuff like this and others. Identifying progressions in songs, identifying notes, identifying chords in a song, and all of these things. Yeah, a lot of you like inboxing me, telling me or coming into my DM. I can't hear the chords of the song. How are you able to hear the chords of a song? How can you hear progressions? This, that. See, all of these things have been addressed in the ear training course. Okay, and these chords that I'm playing, you will see that the foundation all lies in our contemporary gospel music, where you get to understand how all of these chords are formed and even named. Okay, so do well to visit our website, Music Empire, and you'll be blessed. Now, back to our lesson. The 5 is a regular 5. Okay, so just a 5 on the left and then one chord on your right hand. So I have 3, 5, 1, 3. On, B, so, do, mi, or so. Okay, so let's play everything together. It's like, okay, again. Which is replacing what? Now we'll do. Now I want to show you something else you can do to even spice this up more. And when you get to this part, yeah, have you seen what I did? So let me show you that. So I think you heard it. The expression is on the flat 7. So I have two ways of doing it. In order for you to, create this kind of feel very comfortably, you might have to skip this middle note. Okay, if you want to hit the chord directly, then you can just do. But if I want to do this, okay, then I have to take away the F, which is the Mi or the 3, and then I'll play the 1 and 5. Okay, so on the 5 note, take it up to the A or the semitone. Just move it up by a semitone. Move your 5 or your So by a semitone, which is your Z. So like so. So it's like, then come back to the 4. Now remember, you don't play a 4 whilst maintaining the rest. You have to switch to the next chord, which is on your flat 6, the Z, right? So it's like, so slowly. Okay, so over this. Yeah, That's one. And then the next one is this. Okay, now this one is a little bit challenging. So let me just use only the right hand to teach you. So after doing, okay, you play your chord. This time you play the full chord. Then have you take a look at my real hands, not the software, my real hands. Have you seen that my index finger and then the ring finger, they are free? So you use these two to play the 2 and the 4, or the re and the fa. So it's like but before then I even do a grace note from the re to the mi, or the 2 to the 3. So it's like, okay, have you noticed it's like a source chord first, then I switch from the 2 to the 3, or from the re to the mi. So like, then I do, okay, that's why I showed you my index finger and the ring finger first. So I do, then the index finger and the ring finger will play the 2 and the 4, or the re and the fa. So then you bounce back between the 2 and 4 and the 3 and 5. Okay, so take a look at my real hands. So like a finger exercise. Yeah, have you ever? I think one of these days you have to do some finger exercises. Okay. Okay, so I do 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 3 and 5. Okay, so if you're able to master even this finger exercise, like you can play it back and forth. Okay, then you can do. Okay, I do it very fast. So let me try and do it very slowly. So it's very difficult to do slow. So let me do it slowly. Like, okay. So you play a chord, but it might be very challenging. So you have to take your time and practice it. Okay. So okay. Then you're 5. Okay. So assuming you want to put it in total praise, I don't know where I should start from, but it's been a long time I played that song. I don't even know if the progressions are correct. Then I have then you can do. You see? So that's what I did. Then the Ghanaian song that I used, the Yeah, so guys, I hope you have learned something wonderful. Like I said, this is a very popular gospel progression, right? We hear it a lot in gospel songs. So this is an opportunity for us to learn something and then modify it. So I hope God will be with you in learning this. And please subscribe if you haven't. Share for others to also be blessed by what you are being blessed. And please do give us a comment and like for us to grow. Okay. Thank you very much. God richly bless you. Let's meet in our next lesson.